Ayvansaray, Eyüp. Sadabat, Aynalı Kavak, Balat. There are tons of things you can do in Istanbul. It has so much to offer. I shared many vlogs what you can do along the Bosphorus, including ferry rides, and this time I want to take you to Golden Horn. Right now we are in Ayvansaray. Behind me you can see the walls of Constantinople, and we are going to Balat, Fener, to catch the 1 p.m. Golden Horn ferry. Here you can visit the tombs of the Prophet's companies, Sahabe, and small historical mosque, and walk along the walls of Constantinople. Here it says in 1453 Constantinople was besieged by Fatih Sultan Mehmet in this area, first in 1453. We are passing through Balat. This is one of the places you can visit around Golden Horn. The first place comes to mind. Gözlerinin büyüklüğü şaka mı? If you like awful food, this is one of the places you can try. Very traditional. I used to come here, but we're gonna pass this time. Another traditional place. It's a very authentic pickle shop. We are now in one of the streets that have colorful houses. It resembles the old style, gives you the feeling of how Istanbul was 60, 70 years ago, 100 years ago. This is an old pharmacy, and they display old authentic boxes of the pills and medicine.
Aha, Blendax'ın kremi şeyine bak. Antibakteriyel.
There are little cafes. You can drink Turkish tea or coffee, and also antique shops to discover all these.
Bende var genelde asistanlar var, çalışıyorlar.
So behind me is the Balat, and you can see the Greek Orthodox school, and we're gonna cross the street to take the ferry now. That's where I'm going. 4 minutes to get onto the ferry. So we are in Fener Pier. Within 20 minutes we're gonna reach to Eyüp, passing through a couple of stops along the Golden Horn. So we are at our second stop, Eyüp. We are in Eyüp Sultan Mosque, Eyüp El Ensari. From 18th century, he was the companion of our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It is always crowded visiting. You can see the line to visit. I have a more detailed episode about Eyüp Sultan area. Including the food stops like this patisserie across the mosque and other historical stops like Julius Road, where the newly crowned sultans would start their procession to Topkapı Palace down this road. If you want to spend more time around Eyüp Sultan area, you might also consider stopping here to eat different kinds of döner. You can have it as a sandwich with a fluffy Turkish bread, or have it on top of pilav, or even as a wrap. But if you want to go with a hearty version, try İskender kebap.
İskender istiyorum.
Tabii.
4 tane istiyorum.
Hani bakarken.
Another activity you can make along the Bosphorus is take the lift station up to Pierre Loti from Eyüp. We wanted to do that as well, but
Yukarıda çay içiyorlar. Tabii ben diyorum ya.
as always it's crowded to go up, so we're gonna skip that.
For your own safety, stay behind the yellow line on the platforms.
This tram is comparably new line beginning from Eminönü till Ali Beyköy. We wanted to eat at the local places and it's very easy with this line. We're gonna go to Ali Beyköy and then try some börek and sweets. We'll see. 2 new places I found to try.
Burada da mı kapı var?
Along the way, unfortunately, we learned that the börek restaurants closes at 3 p.m. So we had to look for somewhere else to eat.
Çekme biz daha yok.
Our intention was try local place. It's a börek restaurant, but it was closed. I mean, they just serve until 3, so we couldn't try. That's why we had to come the nearest place, and my daughter wanted to have köfte. Well, she's having chicken, but anyway. So that's where we are now. I ordered köfte menu with potatoes, salad, sauce and ayran. And my daughter Zeynep ordered menu with grilled chicken and same side dishes. I think the köfte sauce could have been better, but other than that, we liked them all. And they also served free tea after the meal. I paid 400 Turkish liras, which is about $12 for the 2 menu. They also sell the spice mixes they use on the menu as well as the meat and ready köfte to cook at home. So we had our nice köfte and chicken, and right across the street here is the second stop, one of the reasons we are here. Their specialties are all kinds of milk desserts, which we call muhallebi in Turkish. Kazandibi, profiteroles, rice pudding, tres leches, you name it. Çünkü
50 tane oluyor genelde. Hani şey oldukça değişiyor.
anladım. So I talked with them. They opened in 1960 close to here, not this one. The place began to grow and they already opened the third one in Istanbul. They are gradually opening more. I wanted to order incir uyutması, which is a fig dessert, because it's traditional and I'm also planning to make it, and my daughter chose the profiterole.
Oradaki bana.
So let's try now.
Şuradan öğrenci almaya gelecekmiş.
Kıvam şaka mı? Çok iyi.
Şimdi ters sallayınca.
Tam bir köfte. Yeni kadar.
Yo hani Teğmen çabuk geliyor. Onunla gelsek beni çok çok.
Silky smooth cream.
Neden bir şaka öyle geliyor mu? Buradan geçiyor. Tam buranın önünden geçiyor. Biz nereden geçiyoruz?
Now from the profiterole. Very good.
Çok güzel galiba. 10 kere daha gelip tatlarını yiyeceğim.
Tamam alacağım. Tamam bitir bunu almadı.
Next incir uyutması.
Öyle.
You can really taste the fig itself, not any like artificial flavors, but the fig itself. I believe this is not the traditional fig dessert, rather it's pudding with fig. My version, the traditional fig dessert, has only milk and fig, and it thickens with fig only. But anyway, this is really good. After our delightful desserts, we were ready for the next stop. We took a bus and in about 10 minutes we are in Sadabad Ottoman Archives stop. It is the first time I'm here too. It's beautiful and looks like we are almost the only one here in the park. We have a little bit rain, like shower, wasn't expecting, but it is still beautiful, and I can see the fifth stop, which is the beautiful Sadabad Mosque. Inside the mosque they had class, so we didn't want to disturb. Here are some photos from inside how it looks. So we prayed in the ladies section and then walked around the mosque outside. And here I found a postal card which gives the idea how it was looking back in 18th or 19th centuries. Next, we head to our sixth and final stop, which is 6 kilometers far on the other side of the Golden Horn. Our next stop is Aynalı Kavak Pavilion. Aynalı Kavak Pavilion is the sole remaining building from a large Ottoman palace known as Aynalı Kavak Palace from 17th century. It has a cafe in a beautiful garden, serves breakfast, sandwiches and toasts. I'm waiting to enter and visit. Somebody is going to accompany me and I'm not going to be able to record inside. The basement of Aynalı Kavak Pavilion houses an exhibition of Turkish musical instruments donated by various individuals and institutions. It was a nice place to visit. I'm gonna include the information, what's inside and the links. So my friends, we are returning back home. We enjoyed the day. Food was nice, especially the dessert. We couldn't try the börek. I thought we're gonna be full. I told to my daughter, let's have one dessert because we're not gonna be able to eat. But we did. It was very light and delicious, both of them. And I'm sure the others must be too because it was very crowded and lively place and all the desserts were looking delicious. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the recipe for fig desserts and more places to visit. See you next time. Bye.